Alright guys, good evening. Ford Shop Yard here. And I know it's kind of hard to tell. It's still messy and tall grass everywhere, but I've been working with my new weed eater, brush cutter, getting rid of some of this brush. I went all the way down this side of the burn pile, knocked down all the high weeds, and there's still a few that I couldn't get, but I went down all this way. I get the money, I'm going to get that guy over here to load up all this with his tractor and a dump truck. Get all this trash piles cleaned up for like $500 or so. I tried to go all the way down the side, down the front of this pile, get it cleaned up. It looks better than it did. And you come over here, you can really see a difference where all this right here was all just as high as all the rest of this going along there. I cut all this out. You can see the old truck now. You couldn't see it before. You really had to stand here and look. But you can see the old truck. I got all this cut. And all this right over here is briars. I had to cut and find the root of where it started. And where's it at? It started right along in there somewhere. The main root for all these briars. Still got a lot of trash to clean up. Trying to work on it as I go, but now you can see the old truck. Now you can clearly see my grandma's house down there. I finally got the path mainly up and back up. But here's the old truck. The shed. I want to cut some of these trees down. It's been so long. My grandpa planted a couple of these trees that are right here. He didn't plant this one. He planted one of these in here. I think he planted a couple. I don't remember what he planted, but he planted a couple of these trees here. But, you know, that's been 20 years ago, so. But, get the batteries charged back up on my cutter. All kinds of cinder blocks from where we tore the old trailer down when we first got here. All these briars. I gotta get my chainsaw fixed and fired back up and prune all these limbs up. Daisy, white lightning. But I got a bunch of these overgrowth trees here. Cut down. Some small pines. I think cut them down no problem. I started over there and worked my way in. And I came over here and started in here. But I'm slowly finally getting after it. After 3 years, finally found the brush cutter I need. Like I told you in the last video, $75 comes with all the blades. And I'm actually impressed with it. Because it's an electric motor, it doesn't have the horsepower I need to really get after some of this stuff. Like some of these small pine trees and that. Like that. If I hold it there long enough, it'll cut through. But it really eats up the blades. And I don't got but 3 of them. I have to order some more. I've pretty much been through one already. And I tried to cut some of this off with it. It didn't go through. I didn't feel like killing the battery. Started over here. Worked some of this. Tried to cut most of this down. This is all the way up to here. You know, I got it knocked down. The problem is, I can cut it down, but I can't, I can't load it up and throw it over on this pile. I can't do 2 jobs at once. I can't cut it down and throw it away. I just don't have enough time. But still got a lot of weed in it. This is a really good weed eater, but the fuel lines are leaking, and